Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 5. This is the fifth one of these challenges that I have done. It started with a stack of 50 guest checks, and that's where the 50 stack part comes from. Now, when we do it, you can use any base that you want to use to make your ephemera, or if you do collages or whatever it is you do. The only rule is that you use the prompts that I draw out of the bag each Monday. So each Monday I draw 2 prompts out of the bag. The idea is that you use one prompt for each of 2 pieces of ephemera. That way at the end of 25 weeks you have a stack of 50 pieces of ephemera to use in your junk journals. So for example, last week I drew, number 7 was you, meaning yourself, however you interpret that. So I made a journaling card that you can write on the back, and that is me when I was a child, so myself. And then number 8 was crayon, and so I used crayon. The pink over this image is crayon, and then the black up here is crayon in the X's and O's. So that was what we did last week. So this week we are on 9 and 10. I need a pen. Right here. So number 9 will be the color blue. Blue. So that means you can use one little thing that's blue on whatever it is you decide to make, or you can do like a whole blue theme. That's up to you. I am not the 50 Stack Challenge police, so you do how you want to do. Number 10 is something pink. So we have blue and pink. We have the whole baby theme going. You could. Anyways, I'm going to get some things together for blue and something pink, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I just have all kinds of things with blue for number 9, blue, and I'm going to decorate a library card and pocket. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So how are you guys all doing? I hope you're fantastic. I am doing pretty good. It's a little roasty toasty, but you know, 'tis the season. I want to say hi and hugs to Denise, Doe, and Pama. Thank you guys so much for watching, commenting. I really appreciate it very much. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have followed me for a long time, short time, whatever it may be. Alright, so I just have some book page. Let's do the pocket first, maybe. And these are just pockets that I was gifted. I think you can find these on Amazon. I don't really know, because like I said, these were a gift, so I didn't have to go searching for any. But I know that they are around for sure, so always good to have a little bit of book page, I feel like. And then this is from my all-in-one winter journal add-on, I believe. So I just have these file folders with all different digital papers, you know, kits that I have made, and I need to get using some of it up because I just keep printing stuff out, and then it's just this never-ending cycle, and then I just keep filling up file folders. So I just kind of went through and grabbed out anything from all different kits that I could use. So these happen to be in the same kit, but some of the other pieces are in different kits. But yeah, it gets a little out of control sometimes. So I think this will be pretty. And like I said before, when I pick a color, you don't have to do, like I'm kind of doing all blue, but you don't have to do that. You can just have like one blue item, and that's totally fine. So it's totally up to you how you want to do that. as I've said before, this is just more meant to be just a fun prompt, just a way to get you started. And then you do you, and it will be fabulous. So yeah, we went, husband and I got up pretty early, went on our walk before it gets too hot. 'Cause we walk for about an hour, so it's not real fun if it's blazing heat on you. We still have a lot of smoke coverage from the sun. Like, you know, it doesn't get quite as hot that way, but yeah, it's still hot. And I've got a sore throat from the stinking smoke. It's like, just stop. But the walk was lovely this morning. It was pretty nice out. It wasn't too, like, you couldn't smell the smoke a lot this morning, which was nice because Friday when we went for a ride on our ATV, it was pretty, the air was yuck. But it was nicer up in the mountains where we went. I mean, there was still smoke, but it was a lot better than down here in the valley where we're at. Because, man, that smoke is just enough to gag you. As I'm sure you all are aware. This is just some wallpaper. Actually round those corners, or attempt to, I should say. That's a pretty good round on there. Yeah, we had a really nice ATV ride on Friday. Saw cows, and that's about it. Cows and smoke. Nobody was out, which was fabulous for us, because that's what it used to be when we would go. We would rarely ever see anyone. But over the last 2 years, it's just gotten increasingly hectic, and it kind of makes it not so very fun. Because a lot of the roads are very narrow, and it's hard to maneuver. So if there's loads of people and you have to keep getting out of the way and doing all that, it's kind of crazy. But I mean, of course they have every right to be there. I just am saying it used to be funner just because there weren't so many people out. Or more fun, however you're supposed to say that. So yeah, these are pretty easy this week because, like I said, you could just put one little thing down in the colors and do the rest however you please, and you'd be set. And this is just background. A lot of it will get covered. And then this is from my people of the past. I thought, oh, she's perfect. All in the blue hat and dress. I'm going to trim a little more off of it because it's a little bit wide for that spot. She would have gone good in the last journal I did. That seems to me kind of a 20s look she's got going. Might be 30s. I don't really know. Sometimes it's hard to tell with those eras. They sort of meld into each other at times. I have this flower. This is from, I think it's my snowman winter kit. I don't know if I want that or do I want... I also have these labels from Shabby Dabby Doodah I like this darker one maybe. Yeah, that one would be good. Maybe I will do that. My daughter came and had dinner with us again last night. That was lovely. She had to work at the restaurant, and it's closer to our house than her house. So she came and stayed the night before too with us, which is fun. Just easier for her to, she had to close one night and get up and open the next morning, so it's easier for her to do that from our house than her house. Okay, I think that's good. I might put like a little stamp or something on there. Let's see, maybe a little script. Strings, strings everywhere. Yeah, I kind of just like that. Just like that. Just a little bit. Okay, and then our card. I think I'll use this blue background. Haven't had a whole lot going on. Don't really have stories much to tell. I don't know how wide I want, or how long I want this to be. If I want to cover the whole card or leave some of it. I'm going to use this dragonfly and maybe a little book page. Maybe we'll just leave the author parts showing. Have a little piece of this book page. The good part about using, doing the color thing is you can kind of use, depending on how you do it, you could use it in almost any journal. I might go ahead and cut those so that they look like a tag. Even. I am telling you, I never get it even with this. I don't know why. It's crazy. That can go there. Because we kind of have a lot of blue happening with the dragonfly too, so this breaks it up a little bit. Yeah, he still kind of almost needs a little bit more something else because of the color there. I want to cover up all those little bits. I probably should have chosen differently for the background, I guess. Always got to get the gluey yuck on everything. I wonder about this. Another little piece of this, maybe. What did I do with the piece I ripped off up there? Needs to be just a little bit wider, I feel like. Let's do this side because that other edge is already torn. So yeah, wallpaper is a fun thing to use in your journals. If you're just starting out. And I bought mine on Etsy. It's pretty easy to find. I mean, you're not probably going to find the real old stuff, but you know, this is probably from the 80s or something, but it works. It fits the bill, right? I don't know if I want a flower or a stamp or a flower and a stamp. Yeah, maybe like that'll work. And this is from the last kit I just did, Love of Flowers. So yeah, I just was kind of using up whatever I could pull together. But that's a good thing to do sometimes because we always have bits and pieces left over, it seems like. So why not use them? This one's pretty nice patina on it already. Doesn't really need any ink. And stick it down entirely until I figure out how I want the stamp there. I like how the corners folded up on that. Struggling because it's sticking to me. Okay. Do we want... Here is my... I know I keep saying it. I have a mess. I need to clean it up. But as I was discussing with another subscriber was, you clean it up and then you can't find anything either. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to know what to do sometimes. All right. So there's the blue. And now we will go on to something pink, which I, again, did a lot more pink probably than I needed to, but we're going to use one of my pockets, and it's got a pink flower on it. And I'm going to open it up and use this as the, rather than like using a piece of manila file folder like I've done before for the, what do you call it, the little tag inside of there. I'm going to use that tag and just cut it down. And you guys have seen me do this before, and you've probably seen other people do this. This was not my idea to do with these pockets. Another lovely customer who does YouTube videos, and right now I can't think of her name. I think it was Joey and Jenny. I can never remember the number, 143 or something like that. I'll try to remember to link her, but she did it. And also my friend Nancy Pitter did a bunch of cool stuff with these pockets. So between them, they came up with all these cool ideas. Was not me. So what I think I want to do, I'll cut off whatever I don't need, is glue it on there. And then it'll be able to slide down. See, when you glue this on, you have to make sure that these are glued down really well, because there's just that little tiny strip left, which isn't great. It's better if both sides have something like that, but these pockets are what they are. And then, so you'll pull that out and it'll have all those flowers on this side, but the other side will be blank so that you can write on it. So there is a journaling spot. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is just get this glued onto that. I might just go ahead and do sort of like, oops, I didn't need it all the way up there. Durr, Amy. Some days that I'm telling you. It's bad. It's real bad. This would have been better to glue. Try to get as much of those flowers, so I'm going to go just about to the top of that. The pocket curves like this though, so, and there's always some spots that didn't need the glue. And up at the top here. Okay, so that is thoroughly attached now. I'm just going to cut this off. That's just kind of a little hidden journaling spot when you do it that way, because then you can still tuck another tag in behind too. So I don't know how long I need this. Ooh, that might need just a little bit more off. Because once you glue it, obviously you're taking up some of that real estate. So, but we can also round the corners on this, and that will help with that. Oops, not meaning to bend it. So then, see, you'll have this whole back area that you can use to write on, which is fabulous. So that will get tucked in there like that. And then I was thinking, just looking at this, that this might look cute on here. But I had a pink stamp. Like postage stamp. Oh, it's over here. Oh, maybe I don't want that one. And this one's so long, and here it looks more purple. Okay, well, I don't want that on there, so we're not going to do that. But I think I will put the little label. I like it. Those are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, if I didn't say that already. Tina and Tracy have great labels. Great labels. Okay, and then we will do a tag. I'm going to use one of my glue pages. Oh, I do need to see how long I need it. Now, obviously, when I have this all glued onto a page, it's not going to be so floppy all over the place like it is right now. And I'm going to cut off this ruffly edge. I normally just leave those, but I don't really want it on this one. And then I have, this is some of the paper from the Ballerina kit, but I have shrunk this down on my print to size app. And that's an Apple thing, and I don't know if you can get something like that for other devices. Your printer might be able to do like 2 pages to a page, that kind of thing also helps. I couldn't live without some sort of print sizing software or something, because I can't. I've always got to change the size of everything. Just nice to have a variety. Yeah, so this print is supposed to be larger, but like I said, I shrunk it. Then I have a doily that I want to use. I think I'm going to use it over here. And I know I'm covering up a lot of the stuff. That's just the way it is. When you do yours, you can do it however you like, though. You can leave all the parts that you want. These are just store-bought doilies. Oh my goodness. This drives me crazy when there's all those little parts that are stuck in there that you can't get a hold of. Or at least I can't get a hold of. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just going to leave it because I'm just going to rip it all and ruin it. I use glue stick. Sometimes I use art glitter glue. It just depends on what I feel like dealing with. Just try not to push super hard where there's lots of holes. But it does happen where it comes through the holes of the doily. That's just the nature of the beast. And get glue everywhere. Now it has a nice gloss of glue. Here's one of my ballerinas from the Ballerina kit. Yeah, I pretty much got this whole kit printed out because I never ended up making a journal with it. Too many things to do. Not enough hours. I kind of got a little too much on her face there. So she can go about there. I was thinking of putting this flower, but I don't think it's going to fit now. I think I was thinking it was going to be wider. So I don't think I will worry about that. Now maybe we'll use a stamp. Don't know. Don't really like that. This is another one of the labels. I could do that. Yeah, we'll do that. She can stand on the label, or on the line of the label. To ground her a little bit. But definitely have something's pink, right? I'm going to tilt it just a little. Lots of something's pink. Including our little ballerina. Yeah, there was nobody out this morning when we were out. I mean, it is Sunday, that's why. But we went walking instead. Okay. Oh, back it. We gotta back it with something. First, some coffee dye. I need to make some more dyed papers while it's hot, because that is the best time around here to make them. They dry really fast. And it's more enjoyable because you get to get more done, you know. It doesn't take so long. I need to do some fully dyed pages instead of just the splotches, although I do like the splotches. I need to pop over and see Dee Dee Farrago and see if she has the lace ones in her shop. The lace coffee dye. Because I love her lace coffee dye papers. Did it again. So it's the second one. Can't quite get it. All right, so that is going to be my pink. It'll be, I know it's kind of a hot mess right now, but once it's glued onto a piece of paper, you're just going to glue this all the way around here, and then you can slide this in and out, and then she'll go back here. And voila, you have it. I could put this here, but I don't know if it's kind of redundant with the rose and the rose. So I think I'm just gonna let it be. So there's blue is number 9 and number 10 is something pink. So I think we definitely met the criteria, right? Our little lady in her blue hat and our ballerina. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy making something blue and something pink, and I will see you again soon. Love ya. Bye.